Hi, I'm Rebecca. You're watching Full Time Devils. I've just left the Stadium of Light after watching United's third defeat of the year. 2-1 in the first leg of the Capital One Cup semi-final against Sunderland. In normal circumstances, losing 2-1 in the first leg of a semi-final away from home isn't the end of the world. But obviously, in the context of how our season's going at the moment, we needed tonight really to try and play ourselves back into a bit of confidence, bit of form, get back to winning ways, and it's not happened for us tonight. Coming to the Stadium of Light on a night like this, you know, it's windy, it's raining, you know what you're going to face. They're going to come at you quick, and they did that. And to be honest, we did actually combat it quite well, and we sort of weathered the early storm and played our way into the first half. But I sound like a broken record, but our play around the box, the final third, is just too slow, and it's allowing sides to get 8-9 men behind the ball, and it's making our task harder really, because you're having to break 8-9 players down, and we struggled to do that. We managed to score a goal that was disallowed. I think it came off Ryan Giggs, and Januzaj's put it in, but Giggs was in an offside position. But apart from that, although we had a lot of the ball, we've had a lot of speculative efforts, we've not really created clear-cut chances, because we are giving ourselves a lot to do by our slow play around the box. We've been hit with a sucker punch, obviously, at the end of the first half. To me, I've managed to see the goal again at half time, and you've got to blame Valencia. To me, he's got caught ball watching from the free kick. His runner's gone in behind. Carrick's had to take the runner, and it's left Wes Brown on his own at the back post, and squared the ball. And obviously, coming together between Bardsley and Giggs, and it's come off Giggs, into the back of the net. So we've had to pick ourselves up, and to be fair, they did that. They came out quite well to start the second half. We've equalised through a towering header from Nemanja Vidic from a corner, and from there you'd expect Manchester United of old to go on and dominate that game, control it, and win it. But we've sort of shot ourselves in the foot again, really, conceding a penalty. Tom Cleverley, he's come in for a lot of stick from United fans, and one of his faults is around the box he can be a bit rash, and I've not seen the tackle again, I've not seen the second half highlights yet, but to me it looked like that again, really. He stuck a foot out and paid the price for it. He does it quite a lot if you watch him around the edge of the box, sort of silly tackles where he probably doesn't need to make them. Penalty, they've put it in, and obviously from there you've got a home side with the tails up, and what you get is obviously what we don't like, which is a side giving you no time on the ball, and as we've seen this season, we can't really cope with that, and the rest of the game was pretty much like that. We've not got any time on the ball. Sunderland closing us down, we don't like it, and we struggle then really to create anything. And Januzaj, a lot of pressure on him tonight, I thought, to be our creative influence. He's had a shot which looked to me to be pretty close from the left hand side, and then he's managed to get in and flick over. But apart from that, I can't really sit here and say, oh, we've created chance after chance after chance, and we should have equalised, we should have gone on to win. To me, most of our possession has been outside threatening areas, outside the box, and we're trying to be too slow, giving ourselves too much to do in terms of breaking our side down. So we have to move on to Saturday and try and pick ourselves up. Obviously, we're still in the Capital One Cup. It's not the end of the world. We've still got a home leg at Old Trafford, so we've got to play ourselves into a bit of form before then. Swansea, get a bit of revenge, hopefully, on Saturday. But at the end of the day, we need Rooney and Van Persie back as soon as possible, really. But we've got a home game Saturday. We've got to pick ourselves up. They've got to pick themselves up, as I said. Sound like a broken record again. But I'll see you after the game on Saturday. Hopefully, a bit of better news. But I say that every week. I'll see you then. Bye for now.